In the last election, I got to Abano. Upper East have done more or less the IMF.
15 out of 16.
IMF of the NDC, because you have 15 out of the 16, 14 out of the 15 constituencies.
Only
Binduri by accident.
This time
you been the sea, Binduri will come back.
Kusag areas in Amojin.
Now you could have 6 constituencies for what a year Kusasifo.
From Kusag.
Some say Kusasifo, the American. And don't you know? Said, Mommy and the Bibia ma ebaya, and can declare state of emergency, Crebe cry, Nanka, a hokrai Antwaba. Nanka Antwaba. Until people are stoking the fires. I didn't know. That's not say, na Obi a word you on him for about 40 years. Oh, Tina Kunya so all of a sudden, you see, yes, you be. What, Uncle Hua. Nasa, ye be ye replacement. And the chieftaincy conflict here there. Eba, me de me who here. What do 40 years we could just one. Ya gazette na or ye paramount chief for Kono baby and all of us had the see is your him for when the chief is not dead. Yeah, under these bizarre circumstances. And I'm into all those who are contributing to this, including the judicial system, the justice system, the security network, and others. They should bow down their heads and shame. When we say a man call ya demonstration, can say, Wale na ya block coin, a communipa.
Also about me free.
A horse now free. I heard they always say, I heard the almost here curfew. Yeah, it's a baby and your honey communipa. Yeah, there, yeah, Nasa so close. Imagine. So, in security management, we must be fair in managing the affairs of the country. That is what the Constitution talks about. That there must be fairness in everything that we do. Sanebaya, Emfa or how any Oyene Emfama. Eti Mesre, I'll join President Mahama and all other people. Na Masre Yenuanoma, a war Upper East, a year Boku area Mohose. Yes, Rauma Omunyabotre.
Well, me actually a chrome for an casa.
Na ono there's no sa onam no sa. Asoma to chrome for ye kumo moja hwiegu ni ade wo say ahyiwo nyame ahyira me ahyi ha na ahyi me. Obi ade ho a ahyi no bibia mu. Because me say no I will not be proud to say ya be me vice president na matimi atam Ghana CD every 4 CDs e dey akọ 17 na me mani kobri obi
na obosi
na me mani kobri na ka say ahye me say wa say Ghana sika no na say ahye me say wa say Ghana economy no ahye me say one unemployment every about 8.4% to about 14.8%.
ahye
and no shimi ana no be now so no create employment at the youth when unemployment has rather gone high because it is only under Bawumia and 8.4% and 14.8%. No, or be translating into a friend say nominal terms. No, I can say we're generating more employment than any other person. It is our percentages. No, the correlation.
I'm positive again that we can win all the votes in the OT region. We want to increase the votes that we get from the Volta region and the OT region, and I'm sure that if we're able to do that, also increase our votes in Greater Accra. Greater Accra, we won it the last time with only 76,000 votes. We need to win it by about 300,000 votes. And we need to widen the gap in Volta region. MPP got about 100,000 votes in Volta region the last time. We got about 800,000. We need to decrease the votes that they get in Volta region. That's a pipe dream.
A dream?
It's a pipe dream. I don't think MPP can get 300,000 in Volta region. Mark my words, so we'll look at the results when they come. Yeah, they can't get 300,000 in Volta region. We're going to win it. I mean, Volta region knows that, I mean, it's NDC that stands for them. Everything, regional hospital, University of Health and Allied Sciences, you know, virtually everything, electrification, water, Pandu water system, I mean, everything is provided in NDC time. And we have very good plans for the Volta region. We want to, Volta and OT, we want to do one of the special agric processing zones in Volta and OT, because the good thing, I mean, God works in mysterious ways. There's no mining in Volta and OT, And so you can see how lush the vegetation is. I mean, they will have some of the most beautiful vegetation in the whole country. And that's a blessing from God. And so tourism will flourish there. And they produce so much cassava, so much maize, so much yam. They produce ginger, they produce pepper, they produce everything. And so if we're able to put in the processing capacity, they produce rice. And some of the places, they produce the rice, they just sell the paddy. If we put in rice processing mills, we can brand it OT aromatic rice or Afife perfumed rice or something. And then we can market it so that we can cut down the amount of food we import. And so we're going to pay a special attention to those two regions and see how we can put in agribusiness and agro-processing.
Live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. The idea free in City Hall 37 at BBC Street, the heart of Accra, editorial in all the 16 regions across the country, north, south, east, and west. Baby, this is your number one political talk show in Ghana inside politics. My name is Mugabe Maase. You can also call me Atankulega Bigger, the capacity man. Now, in some yede Ebrawo Trafa Kesmi 107.1 FM ewo Tamale, Northern Regional Capital, Boli and Kiligi FM, Sanso and Awa WFM. Yako Upper East Region, 3 radio stations in Kremoho, Yakoboko ya source 100.1 FM Pusiga, Aya Wimpa Sampa Wende FM and Zaps FM ewo Zebila. Yako Afro Regional Capital Goswa and Ananum 92.5 FM station with ambition. Sansuna Duno FM and so ewo Sound Corey. Buno region, Yubruwa a tiny 90.9 FM Krum ewo Nsoko ena Nsoma FM ekwemo ewo Nkra Nkwanta Yeboshi. If you wanna yedieni eche eye atoye mantemo eye Western Regional Capital Takradia. Yenu anuma water D mpoho eni mpatemo nyinano. Omofa ye live or sharp 106.9 FM. Sansuna yenu anuma we Eziama Elembele West End 100.3 FM. Voter Regional Capital Ho a global 105.1 FM. Muti region stations miensa and information centers Mako 89 in the Kremo Elho. Yako a Jiasekana a Boom FM. Yenu anima work pass OK FM and then you want to say 89.7 FM and so a work at Krachi when you know a OT region of the Republic of Ghana. Facebook Live Power 979. TV SYZ Ghana. Samson on YouTube. SYZ Broadcasting. London here GFM Radio and Fire Life Radio. Samson in United States of America, Virginia. Apple 68 FM. Omoso Ekremo Ewo Ho ene ya enye asem ketu akra ne nsema yede ebra won. Health Minister Papa ye friend say Okuboy. Ne sa senkrata ase. Se eye tashi community clinic no. Ye yi doctor na ho no kwa de ya transfer no ko ba bi kura nemom ye relocate o mo chese ba bi o mo wo no ye do mo free ho e ko ba bi fofo mo bebubu asiesi ho anu ne ye bi sa se la General Hospital mububu ye ni musi ya na tashifo mamonti ase na nti ase chena sasa abanwo ya abanfo abanwo nya ba papa nti tashifo amotena wa na katete 2 days MPP ababa ye 8 years ni agenda 111 ebesi na mantimi asesenge hospital enye sabre ya mochwa mo handed over note ko aya Okoboy wochwa handed over note no 32 days to go no to leave office no 32 days for you to hand over power no afei na obeka say yen kwasiesie aya tashi community clinic na di womo akwa hen ya relocate to omo de omo akɔhen tachi for me ka kyerɛ mo sɛ momfa mo nan si hɔ na ma mo mpene na mpene kyena mmra na yɛde yɛ adwuma no constitution no mo defend de ɔsɛ mo defend mo tente so kɔkɔ ɛkyerɛ abafo kanka tanta we sɛ yɛ mpene no yɛ mpene kyena ɛnyɛ ntɔkwa so ɛnyɛ tuo ɛna ɛnyɛ agyan na mom no mo te ase sɛ mo mpene na mpene kyena mo bu mo hospital no san sɛ yehu bi ɛwɔ ɛyɛ la de kwa ye ne besi nei enya de se fie nani useless president ota akonya so yi watimi esi hospital bi e de ama eye lafo nti sa atola na wo tetashia edumpa umpa so aso atola fo a la nie tashinie ma lafo mo tra ha nkrafo no mo tra ha ma ye de mo anim twetwe fam dodo aya time I was a youth no mo sorry na mo tentasu kokko e chi abafo kanka tanta we say enough is enough is enough. Ya Ghana Health Service for more than Kratani at the Ababotre, Sam Mobile, Mo relocate to hospital, no, now Mobile CSC, all the 3 letters, I have all the 3 letters in front of me here. Okovanda boy, enough of your nonsense is enough. Nonsense is enough. We are sick and tired of your nonsense. The nonsense things you are doing, and what test you want, the youth, what test you want, or some country say, nonsense now, we know, enough is enough. Enough is enough. About full kanka tanta we abayensi hospitals ebubu hospitals doctor wa honoma transfer no ade ne ko baabi kura ne manya ho aye ne ma mo pesa mo ye mo ba ye mfie nwatwenie mo ne tashifo adi ne ye honorable Ben yiku a wono owo mrase bedwafie mu ko a ne party ni power wonya appointment bia no kakra wa ye ma mo street wa ye ma mo bridges wa ye ma mo polyclinic a wo siesie ade ma mo die na mo hwehwe biem Okoboya hu say as health minister no the useless ajimamenu everywhere obehye ho no wa hu say na mbra na so 32 days akwato aba afre ne yakwa akosie clinic useless one 32 days into a crucial election no afre ne yakwa bubu hospital akwa say ye renovate ye ka cho say renovate a and akufo do renovation it say ye ba be bubu omo be demolish mo san fata hospital mo san fata clinic Tashi for the American man say, Mama Ninja Ding. So, you see a you, Tinia, you are born in one Casahua, Utinia Bay, you become. It is time. Someone was a banway about 4. Kotumba, 32 days, Yake. Yadimo Botcha, Skelly Power, Ghana Hammer, Mobo say yes, and Mamma Mawaha. 32 days, Yakano, Yadimo Botcha, Skelly, Tashi for Mussolina. Crow for Musori and Nungua for one sorry and Namo clinical about 4 Kakata way, Obubu la for the Nomosankai. Obubu la for the and Mayo, and Yabebu Tashi. About whereby you will see hospital bio. About whereby you will see even a single hospital. Baby Okokate sword for agenda 111 no ayatede in a certain region of the Republic of Ghana no kwa say hospital yesi and INC. Scammers 419 abai sakawa abai useless okoboy so that nonsense in tashi for musimu sorry nyina emaburu mutinte so kwakwache okoboy mutinte so kwakwache okoboy say enough is enough motrawa me mu bumu clinic re enwu ye bubu amuni baabi amobakọ enne lafo omuni baabi omuko lafo ni baabi omuko nti samoso mo tra ho na menuanom krafo ye bobubu tashi clinic na ene eno ano no asamasa so de ewo eye subiri so achi ho ufi wa na akọ me fada koko farm ese asamasa obi ani wa ode ne sabo kom kire na kura se kwan bediamu wonu mo protect clinic na mo wonu mo protect mo mamba foka katata wenti ase ye 32 days to go 32 days for them to hand over. Now no who say a piano pressure no tigu omoso. Power to the people. 900 million angels on guard. Angels na so ba for na sani mama me from eye subriso sanana subriso hene nana eba be di ni 15th anniversary obetra konya so nya mfie makomako edunum ye be ye fundraising ade aboa ni asese baby ade ama eye community no tinana Fra free on the 29th a year November ye nyina beba beboa wo ye said your party akokotoko no ye nya na bro we Pentecost ni this year kronkron wase ma awrade ye nyina beba beboa ono abo eye inus assemblyman ya wono ejina mo den oba weni me wuka na ma woso me ho ofa ya wajemo ene alaji mo omunyina tamochi ono abu yinu sase me kan so otawachi more fire power to the people ebusu apanyini mini apanyini bra sedu omunyina tawachi abu mu tawachi go high nana subere so hini go high power to the people more fire the whole Ghana now esembebre na sinne let there be a seculati sa aya akuadoko ne amanyokuo no Oma withdraw from aya contesting the 2024 presidential elections. But I'm saying it on authority. Sa letani a fake. Aya yano for na shasia. Letani mo for to sumame. Ghana Freedom aya party. Yano for an aya day a shasia. Ya omode sa asem ni nyina dan ababa beguo ede amamo sesia mekase pre ya mekase o sa mekasa mekasa with evidence power to the people mekasa with evidence yes mekasa with evidence na documents egumanim hanyina setem lako more fire power to the people kwa Facebook live power 979 TVS was at Ghana. So what Germany, who France, who Belgium, who Italy, and I say and memium. Asamna mekanity, Messamaya day memium, and just no, Omo edge no monaso, waka. And just no monaso, waka. Solid away, Yano for necessity. I no more seculity. I no more seculity. I no more seculity. Moon says this platform is the #1 platform. Who per political talk show a tier pa. I want more affiliates. I want more followers here. Inside politics on Power 97.9 FM and TVS was it. Tamale Fortier, Bolga Fortier, Kumasi Fortier, Subiru Sumikrom Fortier, Tapa Fortier, Trabidi Fortier, Ankasi Fortier, Nyamiadum Fortier, Numesha Fortier, Abonsasu Fortier, Omo was upon Sutier, Omo war a year, Brosanko 80, Bechem Fortier, Doma Fortier, Sunyani Fortier, Webia 80, TV as was at the Power 97.9 FM. Miss Amliana must say, I know she. Sasa no chronic Kayading. Obedience and fua. She nippon any catching and say, and I we when ya at the assembly baby. And nay, Yenuya a young woman father. Where breaking news? Metra Quanya was soon a mecha, I say. Number 8, no. Number no ain't changing, no ain't changing. I said it here. So number 8, no ain't changing, no ain't changing. Nipa bi eya niema bi epekwan bia mo befa so ase number ni be change na the diabolic eya yisi officials no o matumi aye niema ka se o constitution ni de ka bia afa numbers ho enti no ono abe so ne discretion na wo de aye de obeye na me ka kire oyi menua eya Roman father oya juma owo Atinka FM Roman father afile wa file Roma mfa fonyi ni ngoso mame mfa fonyi ni we electoral commission aso ye abra we breaking news Roma for the Nigeria ho no ya wa ye ni tree kama wa bo ni kiki Roma for the Nigeria ho no enye no Roman for the Nigeria ho no you wanna wa meeting bibia adiama boss man ne panifo a wo mo aba gie no into breaking news ya eba ekire say number 8 na John Mahama eda no number 8 ne answer 8 na echo pressure upon pressure am for the fake news awasa dampare che sankofo we na so dampare no wono ze se no ono appointing authority for no ne ba wo mia da bia na dampare bo agima wa boss ni IGP bia yenya no under the Fourth Republic power to the people Mugabe na kasa no me catch your say number ni chinji Roman for na ni kra ne niam a wode kono why say train you why adwuma radio mercury kuma say me kai abra na me adwuma on Invisible FM Asha FM na enua ni na ne nem kuma say we obi a wo bra ne ho ase wo brase pa the yusufo agi Roman father ni bibia atum wada number 3 86 ya kasai yanumfo eniema boni a mo hyehyɛ ya ballot aye papers ya na mo pese mo de kwa hyehyɛ baabi ni nyina atonsuom me say agenda bia evil plans bia masese bia no me Mugabe ameti atankolega biga Mugabe Maase the capacity man baba baba nyambe mi bi nyam kabe baba sorry be me stop wo nyina one time with the 900 million angels. Power to the people. Roman father afile order number 3 we replace ekuyadanko it is said the woman say sa ballot papers o ma pretty nyina presidential no o mbekwa kwhye no minor boka. Yes, and I like it. The number didn't change. Who say man no day? Momo sorry I catch them say in the spiritual and I go for nam no can some phone say ma so phone shan come say when the bedin kunim when the bedin kugu abra na wo opposition na so for osu me pam e shan come ma wo say wo ba bedin kunim mahama samoja wo mahama sa no useless president na ye wo de such a caricature na ye wo de and na there wo ba be hand over power wo pe handing over power no obi a mechechiro on the 6th of a year January 2025 about a year 12 a year midnight ya wo power na asa obi a hia wo jube ba bia independence kwa na do power bra wo ni power bia wo di bra wo bia wo power na Ghana for na de share wonsam Ghana for power na wo de share wonsam no expiring date today on the 6th of a year January 2025 about anajo do me no papa nanado when the Ghana phone ya kwenta bi wopa kwa opa jai nobody cares who jobless no one cares na John Mahama eba makachiro say number 8 no bibia timese sa number 8 no the victory of the NDC is coming again. Power to the people. Take it or leave it. Yes, bema bana tiano wakasano useless vice president in we do a certain region go for 2 weeks. Moko 2 weeks, remember 5 days. Talking about quality, not the quantity. Yeah, kwatena wa Monday to Friday. Nipa mi ensape Dela Adam Alisa Nasi, Kofi Abusu Apenyu, na so ye change bibia in a certain region. And this time round, no, Oman will say, Juma Akwaba was certain region, no, at the Kukwa and at the other day, at the Ebreomu, Tibaumia Kodi 15 days. But Umia Betimia Kwako spend 32 days in Yakano. Who cares about this useless caricature? Fire burn them. More fire. More fire. Who could do 15 days? Remember, be 5 days, Monday to Friday. You be who difference? Yes. Remember, man, Kasano. A true bra friend, ya baba chama say, ebi mu tafre, ebi mu nom, ebi no ma ebi so tafre. Wo bia boa ne ho me jira say ma ya ready. Nya fe na me say, ya be boa boa ehu me atankuliga biga Mugabe Maase. Wo sia me na wo di sia metwa. Wo twa me di besi. Eye 50-50 level playing field in Yako. MPP for no more positions no more started mo handing over note emrana so akata 2 days adoma no efrichira kwamede don't know ebeba studio ha efrichira kwamede don't know ni beja mo kwai atankuliga don't know na wodi jame no me de baba hye me matoam baba ye wakata tami wo MPPA wakata tami wo akufuadu ye wakata tami wo bawomia ye wakata tami wo you can know and no am de beja mo kwan. Power to the people. 10 years na ne emre ne bi ni mosi no meme ye mosi ni ba wo ntu pe obi ehunahuna na na ono Mugabe no na ono obaya medan utumi tu a enye ye utumi adura emfa obaya medan me ye atanga nde kolega biga nsuo ni woboba tanga and kolega you make a wrong move and you see where power lies. Utumi ba ye obedwane wo Kumase Baya so about this from Masa, no one put chacha so be mumu. And what's be when anything me use? Baga biga, ubeye momo. Humba po, to say kura waton so, you know, ubeye momo. The money jaya de babe gumo so ha. Motina was 32 days. Wo kwako bubu hospital say, wo babe renovate. Baga biga John, what they say, oko boy. Baga biga oko boy. Kobubu hospital in the area. Kobubu hospital no clinic na water no kobubu ade enso to ya ne ya hu ade achi yanso ya hu senso anto de modi ya lafo no ade tashi fo majimi modi ade eya lafo ade krafo bo ne be na modi ayamo mo ba wi o mo sa se nyina ba sa se nyina matoto ama ho clinic o mo ja yare sa ho so a mo sa se mo be renovation 32 days to go baga biga oko boy make a wrong move and you see the wind of change, has here blow from the coastal areas across the country. Bema bana kasa no. Waso ya bema tell me no over me waso. Roman father file breaking news. John Mahama number 81 order. Ballot papers in na yebesa ahye no, yebe print foforo. Scanner mo wi an mo fa koma yisi no no mfanya adwuma no. Say yisi no so ope. Na adwuma ba ya den ama no. Wo se pese ya fofofo, eye fola ama na se open fola. Open gidigidi. I know be ko ni say ya na me bo Dr. Maneboama, computer man, Dr. Boate any Jibril, Madi Jibril. The IT team no me bomba baso papa. Power to the people. Now, and samaba ama lawyer Chachuchi Kata Akasa afa niema ekoso ewo Supreme Court niema ekoso afa for parliamentary vacancies no ho sam no yetie sama lawyer Chachuchi Kata what they atuja.
This court was dealing with a matter which had been brought by the then majority leader in Parliament, in order to get the court to reverse something that the Speaker had done. So, I mean, those analogies were completely irrelevant. But more substantially, and I think these are some of the worrying signals, when you look at the ruling that the court gave, I mean, certain obvious and critical factors were simply left out of the equation. You quoted the passage in which the Chief Justice talked about Article 99 of the Constitution, which gives the High Court powers in respect of the invalidation of a parliamentary election or the determination of the vacancy of the seat of an elected member of parliament. Now, the reality is that Article 99 has been interpreted by the Supreme Court in previous decisions, and it's been interpreted to mean that it is the High Court that has the exclusive jurisdiction. There are any number of cases that have determined that, including, by the way, the Sal matter. In respect of Sal, which we talked about quite a bit last time, the Supreme Court determined that the High Court had exclusive jurisdiction, and the Chief Justice, at that time a Justice of the Supreme Court, was a part of that panel. In fact, when the matter went on review, she wrote the decision of the Supreme Court and very clearly laid out in elaborate language, Article 99 gives the High Court exclusive jurisdiction. So that's not a matter for the Supreme Court, or indeed, that's not even a matter for the High Court exercising its powers in respect of fundamental human rights. So these decisions are there. There's more of them. I'm not giving a lecture to a law class, so I'm not going to go through those cases. But those cases are well known. So if the court constituted, recently, wanted to depart from those judicial precedents, Article 1293 of the Constitution makes it quite clear that they have got to give us reasons why those decisions that they have given previously are to be departed from.
Very well. That was lawyer Chachuchi Kata live on TVS, YZ, and also on Power 97.9 FM and all our affiliate stations across the country. This is your number one political talk show, the hottest one across the country. We'll be at to me say north, south, east, and west. Bibia Eddie Demo, come. Lawyer, your friend is lawyer Rosin Dafiamepo, or no, a South Die MP. Sabria make us say, or also know what to me SU, a Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Aban Bagwin. Nina much say, Sa seat na eja or declare no a vacant no, the omo air can say, Sa a seat in Nano, and won't chimu, I was a eba, na eja Parliament, Omoko Biema, Yamu says Uncle Fono, Omojana, and also more Elhin, Roxanne Dafiamepo Ekasai, Yeti and Sema, and also Ede Atu Eda.
I'm basing my action pursuant to Article 99 of the Constitution, which is very clear, that whether or not an MP is deemed to have vacated a seat or a seat is vacant is in the bosom of the High Court to determine. The High Court has jurisdiction, constitutional jurisdiction to make that determination. So that is law. You may have a course of action before the Supreme Court, but I also have course of action before the High Court. So I have a right to go before the High Court. It does not distract from the fact that another can also go to the Supreme Court. And it's that simple. Based on the matter before the Supreme Court, they won't hear my case. But I don't think the High Court can say that, because my claim before the High Court is markedly different from what before the Supreme Court. What is before the Supreme Court is about interpretation of whether or not Speaker has the locus, has the mandate to make pronouncement pursuant to Article 97 of the Constitution. That is an interpretation. My action before the High Court is to confirm that pursuant to Article 99 of the Constitution, the conduct of the 4 MPs constitutes the vacation of their seat. It's markedly different. I am proceeded to the High Court pursuant to another constitutional provision. You may speak of internal inconsistency, but that is the law. That is constitution for you. I'm injuncting him. I'm asking that pursuant to my action, he cannot recall the House, because the status of these 4 MPs remains indeterminate. And so to that extent, the recall application that he has acted on should also be stayed. The NDC caucus in Parliament is in the majority. So when you are in the majority, you are comfortable on the floor in the House. You don't have any problems. So I'll be happy that we'll go to the floor and do what we do best. But I'm saying, given the constitutional statement that we have, Speaker should not act on the recall application before him until the fate of the 4 MPs are conclusively determined by the High Court pursuant to Article 99. The Supreme Court decision is not to prevent the NDC from becoming majority or not. It is to say that what Speaker said, the effect of what Speaker said should be reversed. Speaker has already made a declaration, so that is set, it's gone, it's been uttered. It cannot be reversed. What the Supreme Court is saying, that the effect of what Speaker has done should be staged. The effect is that NDC is now in the majority, pursuant to Afenyo Matthew's affidavit before the Supreme Court. Now, it has to take Parliament to take a decision to cause that reversal. It is that decision, the passing of that resolution, that Parliament is here to take. Because Speaker lacked the decisional quorum, that is why he adjourned the House immediately the last time. So we are hoping that on Tuesday, we may have quorum to take that decision. Otherwise, the House will have to be adjourned immediately again for lack of decisional quorum.
That was Honorable Roxanne Dafria Mekpo, Member of Parliament for South Dai constituency in the voter region of the Republic of Ghana. Afro barometer statistics no ababibia bedaji said the Ghana for in directional or minor echo or that movanto sumame na yenwe said ye eniema AC echo na ultimu say or my Ghana CDD phone and some of the ababe to jache say or mano direction echo ni the nature say a wrong direction about 87% of citizens in Ghana is heading in the wrong direction. 87%. Ejidi say Ghana maybe o mine echo a wrong direction. And I was see key statistics. Data from the RAN 9 survey in Ghana. And 77% of Ghanaians say the level of corruption in the country increased during the previous year. Not just say afi mono kata seshane proyeno eko so papa 87% of a citizen think Ghana is heading in the wrong direction. And 74% of Ghanaians disapprove of the country's new electronic transaction, that is e-levy. 74% of Ghanaians say e-levy no e say enya ade beboa ye ntwam we afro eye barometer e bedama say. Ene eye benada nti ebeko solak yakwaje nkomotwetwe kakra e de free solak aso ye ne de aba. Eba Excellency Lawyer Zita Benson, former tourism minister, former information minister, and former Ghana ambassador to Czech Republic. Because Czech Republic na ho ena nanado ne papa ne maame de ni ko University of Ghana Legon ana okofa maame no onyem no abra wo campus no onyem maame no of five through ko wuro P2 president o papa se kusua ade university a P2 ena akwa wuro ebeda na wonmo ebeda njikodi fie what they say third class near the ashe wonsem abon ko Legon P2 na akwa wuro na do ba ye ne sa P2 abanoma maame no abanoma fo no maame no ono de na koto Czech Republic say onye ya ambassador maame ene hand over edema no maame e friend her excellency lawyer Zita Benson ono ne hand over to Virginia Hesse ni din no Virginia mi tu mira na ma kire si o ti o mu ye de Mugabe say ma wokan wo be de when you say any idiot can go to court powerful one eye Bernard NPC ene na wie enu mo ba be di onkomo ene eye Bernard Solak de na wo free waso ye ho edema yen
yo ya da se be ne so session kwasem se ene ye hwa ade paako pa se nipa nyame amfa anom wa na wakwa less of human being ko nyankopon ka se ye ngo ne en sha se so ma eti be man no oba sebe after 12 months na on be man na mo hia na nyinsen ma no na my suspect red pen e da twemu den ho ato ho se emse nkofo mo ye ka na se omuntimi ho dia ne be ma be man na oba bibia to no wontimi adentia nyame anye ne sa human that this year fa man side e makwa sa enum one ansa na bem oba betimi akonsi na so oba betimi nyinsen no eyese wotimi tu kwade efa ni kosua na se x menka kokosua ne bio ye de ne yemuja nyame desire no hwe men say oye esuru say e no peke kwa ha onse ne technical drawing no no twe ase ne ba kama ba bi ye be fa ne e no we wa ha na nche ha no ovaries na se ovaries to kosua e to kosua no se ya pa na travel na aba fallopian tubes ni all fallopian tubes ni e hon na ye se be hunsuo sperm no afa se be ahemfio afa service na pa mu no e kosua no head on collision ba manyin se ba enti saade ama describe ade bi be interfere either the egg no anase sperm no bia no ebesi be manas oba kwa wo kwan e man ho bi be shase eti oba wont me ntukosua no wont me nyinsɛn den be mo oba e ka so wont me ntukosua se abra wonye no menopause most of the time no obonse ebia wo sua no okoye sebe onse ba abortion bi okoru no nro bi se nka wo try se wo yi ade na firi ho e na tete fa so eti kwa bi no e koma ex production ho kai. Number 2 you two hormones estrogen progesterone omo na hormones omo bua ma oba to kosua obudu aba check no mo nse ne de no imbalance senke say 1:1 ba kwa bia 4:1 e ba sa se apa e mo oba no entu kosua obi bon se kosua no auto by immature x kosua no esusu a mature enough say sperm donor e betimi a fertilizer na say betimi dane nipa sa how we nyina nti no na bia ye fa no Solak natural clinic e wo ho Solak natural clinic si there be ye de KNU since 2004 potential support there ya when and ya format a compound actually let me abo nipa cause ya de ne say some research go shells na say dust na ya ntimi an comfort no ti ne abo nipa e say fa so bia maso enti your herbal medicine na say herbal supplement e betimi abo na oba wo de ex production imbalance na aba e na kosua won tumi ya e bebo motima produce kosua no na e correct am won na motima producer x no e bia wo de sibia wusa sebe na ho ye bia bi wa na ko clear enti ho no bibi buy e na to chima ma x na production I affected that ye ma herbal supplement e betimi abo cause that defect na amotima to kosua no e bia wo de produce no sebe immature eyinyini ye ma onyema herbal supplement e betima bo amop de fe mature x no na when net ma mo travel abehye fallopian tubes nim e bia de ovarian cyst sabi enso bi e na ase balloon egum na be hang for the ovaries e na to kosua na betom kosua sabi to nsu ma na say entina se won se wo de na da bia be 3 months na de ne mai 2 months na by e ho de ma asa onyo checks na onyema sa how ni nyina no fa be dan Solak natural clinic obi bo se bia ofafro enso entesa obi so fefro nenso entesa sa how ni nyina no e say confusion na bae no sebe na de enflow yi e o ma na abanako It was a boanoa, nice at the one, which I scan, not a just okay. It be a my one, I say, Fabo no does be, and I bet how I be said another. Also, bar men's inflow, you know. Kakana care moon, a fire him. And my best uncle you. Of course, I see a penal quack. Ah, I saw you. I am my uncle. I mean, and you're maybe a so or men's inflow ye. Dear care moon, can changes bow, I did them, and there's no crack. 18 and saying, I want my wedding. I must say, in your clothes be, I bet that Sebi, I didn't know. Because we no. It's I bet block ya no. It took us a intra na my man a bet block ya no. Suspend the quack or hit ya. It will be unfair. Ain't a man in a for nature, Solak natural clinic. Ye herba supplements, full supplement hodwa. Bonus say evidence base. Every man a dissolve side. I'm not saying woman ada. Must spend at me journey after hono. I'm a yin saba. After maintaining member ho. Dear member Bemaka said won't me go. Member ye share them you know most of side. Ye share the quantity of sperms I'll produce. They don't do. 2 ye share the quality of sperms I'll produce. Now quantity no ye here 20 million per mil of sperm. Fancy bia me for 1 mil ketwe bi of your or semen na e say 20 million sperms and above. Adenti Yankopon ye say we create me 50 55 ni ade na obinya sa you mother dey say e man kan ye ta ye no of o matna o ma ye admo ja ho meka o ma electric warders to drivers o moti engine seat ne so no o say air shipa man so ade bi o say awia bo na wem ye shipa o bo say o madwoa no me man de beti say man nti ase o bo say aka kwose ya de na say o man say awo ba ubansa afi edi tache ne aye mo emememre de tell say sa enema tu Nyankopon de ba habo foto menu na de bia ba ko left right no wo ye ne say empe heat ana say empe hyew enti yetin na oven na what say wo twintoto be say iboni ye ode insulators ana say form ahodo gu so say enkushi say the heat ne emma de no timi so de na tete a aye won ata ko pe bi gu so say the bear because more na echa ho no na sperm produce no bon so be test no no nya de fen oligospermia na say low sperm count and yes on produce the intent produce say temperature conditions require certain secret ma produce enough sperm no what deviate na say wo no sa condition farmer say heat no aye excess ama no it is sad neighbor that na so de sanity solution wana obisu de ante sa ebia wo so no of no beto hweye what hwe free dua no so nya accident no e na obeta ne madwoa ne so etu bo so beta na so no se madwoa no issue kakraba ho e na ade bi e friend very close I say dilated vein eye vein na nourish testicles no me fa no say vein no ya ade moja na mu moja na di nutrients any hormones ahodo kona nourish testicles no obi ane de no enya accident bi sabi emu no dilate ana say emu ne pae ana say kase bo so ana say emu na si entiama nourishment testicles ehia produce man no unyai sa how we nyina no yesi fa bedan Solak natural clinic memusa question back mini so ba okra bi 12.9 adenti here 20 million sperm per mil adenti ya they tell say ye come me kana kwaya meni nipa kakra say won na fusu metu no be ye kwaya 20 million dia minim say man ka me ho a obetume na mirika ne mo ahye et momentum mass and velocity be come yes sense sperm no dwuma so erade ho ye because asmo da bia ese fa himfi ho fa service nim e fa wumbuno na head on policy koka kosua no e ma nyinse ba eti bia wo the count the form yes say Solak natural clinic yenya wo smell analysis hwe say wo de no count the form your herbal medicine ma bo na boost to count the man within 3 months ubon say less than 3 months run maximum 3 months no what means so hokafo amani jiaba ye hwe quality of the sperms no sperm na nkasa wo produce bo ni say so nya overhead ne tinya round enya me dia ache you round say obi sperm wo produce tinya kwa square nesanya word si tail ese ni tail no ho a ebetuma shimi obi sperm produce ni tinate obi so weakling sperm ubon se ne sperm no enya hoden etubon se eso otamko se no kwa asa obi ya bo no otumrika 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 wona mo sabon se na tam na so na kosua na e bi se na beto mu no ntem paniti agoka no obi dey say abnormal sperm wa bodam wodi kosua se so nko no opposite so na adwenye your herbal medicine boni say evidence base e bet ma call that deformities na ma wo no what menya ba ato na so when na e Solak natural clinic Yedinde Solak natural clinic enkran yokokomlemle aha enkran ye wo kokomlemle Harvard Senior High School nche ho na ene butu enkran ye kokomlemle Harvard Senior High School nche ho na ene butu ene Kumasi so kentin kro no ene Shell filling station ndi enimhwe kwasi bia fa awasa ye no obi nko discuss na akase se wo ye krawa ogugu ani masemesra wo puso ho ani nkomo sesia ye na bade so no ede djuma e wo solar data clinic no e 0553 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 26 31 sister obompaya ache oba no so obompaya nya me na bejan dada o solar natural clinic kokomem na wo su ye ba no kokwa me sika asa be fa no kofine fa no fo no to aso ene oronya se ne nsaka empabo no solution aba e wo solar natural clinic ye twa sesi a number no be edisi no 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 26 31 na be fa no ko na ye twen sesi a
Welcome back from the commercial break live on TVS WZ and also on Power 97.9 FM and all our affiliate stations across the country. I'm also seeing Kunyana Faya digest issues Nina, Senior TS, Senior Sefata Papa, Abijafuina Babidu, Excellency, Lawyer Zita Benson, Ababitnasi, Sanso, and Aminia Penini, Bernard and MPC, and so Abba Betnasi, Nafi, Yebe, dear Ewoho. Edima eye timamufo said ebobo ba no nyame ya adoma e benada emrase bedwafo ebesan akọ asetena na nsema ebobo ba ne de ha chese ehobe ye shiye papa lawyer chachuchikata akasasa so na aye honorable lawyer Roxanne Dafia Mapo ono so akopie mu e high court ya chese de ebobo ba ne de ahwe a na chese emrase fi won de gua ne se egu jese nyame ya adoma nesie ni ebobo ba no sa pepepe ne beko no dia ene Thursday parliament ebesan aye de ye papa we nyira ensema ebetena se hu enkonya Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewo Oti regional guso egbo eye apro efa eye abato aye beto nyame ya adoma 7 December 2024 se Ghana for behwe motumi atoaba ede amano yenua eye Roman father so file ya sabe number 3 ho and waje position no obegine mu ediama ye maame akuyadonko enye no na chese ye kwa na sa ti bia ye do ni de ye nkomonko a aseda kese nkoma Safari Valley Eco Resort ho na yebedi ye Excellency Lawyer Zita Benson ni 50th birthday no ho ne be kwa akodi ni Zita at 50 ho na chese ye be kwa akodi no a chese bibia timi akonka maka chiro say ho capacity what you say Zina Bekobi me and my selection no Zina Bekobi ena lawyer nso na behwe na afi ya hwe na chese sa time ne de power na yeden abawie the power na abawie no na chese ye chele ane yeden na ye chele chano so senya me ya adoma 12 of this month na His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings the late ono so oto nanano mo nsedo in 2020 no na chese mfi mako enan na ebobo eba no na chese eno so ne etie eno no ntishe no so se ensem ne de enei ebi ewo hoye papa na yede ni nyina so ede ebremu ewo eye TVS WZ and Power 97.9 FM. Well, Safari Valley Eco Resource men kan chiro about wildlife experience ya omo eye number 1 ope baby a obetna wenya eye odofo bi a wodono na mawari awie na modi honeymoon no na modi mani achi we ye papa ene de ehun se omompa no papa bi ene ewoso ana ewoso ene awoso se papa bi wate ase obo adwuma na obo adwuma ba de obo no ho boka eye oba ho ade a na otumi aboka se de bia obetumi adi na aduane ama bibia so etimi akonkan birthday celebrations ho nyina no se de maka se eye Excellency Zita ni 50th birthday ne ho ene ebekwa akochele Zita at 50 achese na edi achiri no oto protocol no hwe niema se de bia betimi akonkan ho kra de ye buku in advance ene the data want ya meka achire wo ho na wo ba udu ho a ene conferences ne ade bebi obeso ye bia no obetimi akoye no munu anu so no local and continental dishes otu ene de wato yodi watna yesa electric asi na de woko na de obato gas ni mo hwe na woni hwe moa jata sebo and antelope ni zebra ekoba kama capacity nti woso fa odofo ko ho se de bia aja o de odofo ko wa nyini se da bia odono etemu sa wate ase enu ane se tata sudi etemu sa open e wi anopa enwumre nya de se obedane na chi akire oda ono ade bi hia ye wodew ewo Eastern region okre constituency eben baby a menua Bernard ni PSC etina free 0596914394 Safari Valley Eco Resort omobechiro omobejo so awa tu ase ma kane Excellency Lawyer Zita Benson me mwakwaba
yeah
bia bokode
na me adom oso hoye
bade na adom divine selection ni favor no akaye na ewie campaign it is saying
you go super no resting till December 7th.
Finish it hard.
Yeah, finish it hard. Papa you near break.
Good.
And we are doing our part and our omo background so e was so much na ye nwia ye no omo so mu ye adwuma nti bibia daboko we are looking at victory
ahead.
Yes,
victory neighbor
bagidi. The wind of change is blowing.
What is Nana the same as of Ubia and Shan come see when never winning?
Oh, Nanado dear, or no, they won't see. I know I confused. Oh, say, more releasing no. Say uncle campaign grounds and so this last month no release no I say wild dog and no release no so uncle campaign uncle but what he doesn't know ne say on one kasa no asem one ho nti okasa people laugh at him but he doesn't know some of the things he says no who democrat won't say for a failed president the worst president Ghana has ever had. Na onu etiminya audacity ni guts catch obi say oni level na wo nanado wo say JM any level wo nanado wo lose election 3 times as a 4 times before even becoming president. In his own party he lost presidential primaries. Meboa Mugabe, yes. He lost presidential primaries and at a point Alan had to even step down for him so that he could go forward. And Atamils ebebu no, and and finally no, he came begging to the people of Ghana. Say, Munso Menshe, and Ghana force you. Papa, you were bred from 1992. I was starting here. Dubois him or loses or primaries and now we lose or primaries and now we lose. And finally no Ghana for decided say we'll give him a chance. And submission no more man. Look at what he has done to the country. If Nanado had not become president, he would have been the worst. Ghanaians would say the best president we never had. But now it's good. Whatever happens now, yeah, we've seen that Nanado he's going into the history books as the worst president we've ever had.
So you're a lawyer.
Aye.
Or classmates.
Me work classmates.
To what level?
Me what level? On no only level. You name the classmates.
Why a cabinet minister?
You name the classmates. Class of 2006, October 6th. Me classmates. Who got tech 1999. Who got faculty of law. Now me master's cried about 7th November 2014. We were classmates. What does that mean? Inti Nanado ni toa na okeka wo campaign no so no mesri umom hwanipa okasa a okachi obi so oni level wa we elections a enye mobrohu na Ghana fo wo
ewrade kasa
mobrohu pa o a obeka kire Ghana fo na ntro a omotwagu Mahama so anka Nanado would never have been president. Nanado inti say where the president area my friend pe we bitna na ma Ghana for njini omo na hardship Nanado di Ghana for afemu no enye hardship kitwa o
mo pe debate
be onu tamana owo opposition no tata mrukwa na onye president o no need be that okache Mahama na oye president say oni ni debate na Mahama a onu wakodu presidential level we di president da we say on brad down on stepping down the ladder no only vice in be what be that share we enyem na make am ba omia na e kana asem ba omia say oye mate one who driver only mate debate da debi o share driver na nkasa munu wabon or the car na pimpim amasisi an car no hu car no a car no hu nyina aye dey na asay na wo mate no wo pon ho Krom ha say omo anko driving school omo ye mate omo ye mate education driving no omo drive a who difference no to say we dey buga driving enti sa bi na ba omi ate no wo kwotena mate car you from spare drivers Sundays no munya car no na omo de ko
after church
ba omi on pon no hu we adwuma nim on pon ne ho oda so ye mate na unfortunately no teacher na ochire na ade driver na ochire na ade no wabonsen no enti Mahama no ono wa qualify as driver wadi president da enti on to me bad down no ni apprentice only driver's apprentice embe debate ena me papa Mahama wama baomia wama ni 5 questions or say debate na wo hwehwe no enye me na mema debate Ghana for say 5 questions we answer them and let us move forward. If you are able to answer these questions now, we will move forward. 5 questions number omi and me answer or control long list when a student awabon woman question what is your name now I started I was born in then. What is your name? No, becomes like a four-page
simple question
paper.
demand simple answer.
And no, bina Baumia, you know, Baumia went around and didn't answer the 5 questions, pertinent questions, and yet those questions, no, I mean, can't tell. And yet your mama and Abisa Ghana for and Abisa those questions in the sense say, for instance, and the dollar rate you're saying. And I pay me who say $1 is 17.2 Ghana cedis. And I bisa say, oh yeah, 170 questions. Emma, Misata. Sisiano, who bra, Nabeka train. Yama 5 questions. Come and answer those questions. Inti ba omi asa who tiemia. 5 questions. No, we are still waiting for the answers. Untua who ye, ninyama who ye, and yeah, the app way ba, yeah, the app way. Okay. One thing I want, the one app I want Baumia to create is an app to stop the depreciation of the dollar. An app to feed me when I'm hungry, because people are starving, people are hungry, people cannot afford 3 square meals in a day. And see, if Baumia is so focused on creating apps now, he should give us an app to feed us when we are hungry. You should create an app to control the prices of petrol. You should create an app to stop the FN is saying the rising dollar against the cedi. And then make Kasano cedi against dollar 17.2.
Very well.
From 3.8 that Mahama left him. And you expect Mahama to go and debate Obi Awa Bonsa.
That's busy me
yo meje osori ma me fa kwenye so na menchia wahefo menchia
yawo mic ne kakra ma me abaso
excellency ana wonso no mpamfo nyina ede won fa nche me kakra me se utime ne na utim se ne ma nko yesa break kakra wo over the weekend na me wosunyane nyama bebre keka bom wo ho nti no ka ho de but fan bi so ye call me ade na and run the me be good nti na nka senka metimi ahome kakra na say me develop malaria so kakra nti won fa nche me Mugabe niama hruwa nanga Dr. Bawumia na Akufo-Addo accessidia what region the youth of Ghana economy, environment, education and security adria what region youth of Ghana prempringini so what can you fa mebungasem into what the word dachi jawo na me guess what you say but one are succeeding in destroying this sector because I know do need to form Mugabe so what should Ghana environment nuya edi bayen frisia minkan 500 ewo kwaim wontumi ne nkrofo akututu edi etu galamse ene ye nam lord kwan ho na bugina bosi ye nua mfanya forestation I think say CSIR actually say e be take Ghana over 300 years and some pose yen anya brese be recover so lost forest na yen set miaka enti niana na Akufo-Addo a succeed e de agya onchirima ne en sabi mu or the yare dom and our mining areas and can see a sabi what can chenkwa ne oje sunu so chenkwa yeden onum brim ana meboa be ne chenkwa bia no pure water a chenkwa kakra wo no ho ana bia wanum voltic enti dache Akufo-Addo na Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia edija mebun ene sane ma ngusa mekeke ho asemi and the Ghana economy no asaya to extent say e ka ye de from 120 billion no Mugabe ne yenam over 800 billion and then 2016 yetimi service yen debt anye kura no den a man bia obeje bosia nanso uja mfentum no brano ese utu afi bia obetua for the past 2 years yentimi service yen debt da enti wontimi services are debt no then na odija onchirima na mke so ati ase enti wodi twa onchirima wo university wo be school abe yadwuma nso nga fight akotua sa aka na de wonanim no yeda to nyesa na netenin bra wo bedi ade no na banga orija ho my president Mahama bang na nye ye kura no wetimi agya osika atofutu mama yetimi can be about esla yetimi can be about friend then sinking fund stabilization fund friend then GIF ami nyina na sika gumu a utimi nya bi e de so covid ano
and so we can premprenyi na odi agya onjirema ka bebre and was say education to extent say sabi you affect sports development meboa and Ghana me football you have football crampo e de besi ho a e fa pa na Ghana e bit maga say aha de boy homodin all the levels under 17 you qualify for Africa under 21 you can qualify under 23 you can qualify Black Star we be Black Queens. So what you say because and then anke share san human go reading na say e wo schools meboa but no nyanko bebo number 5 no or track green ni obebo number 2 or red track it accident na won nyina timi aka ho aboa no pardon na make so what you say no nga train won ho anya solid school team ene was abio to the sense and ne mo fra wo form 1 wo form 1 SHS form 1 breaka krabi aka awodo ko ganimu no so wo boso kire wa eyensem bebre Mugabe enu achi ene security ho asem hwa internal security ne na nso se da ben so do any to former o hwe ne na esi wo friend wali efa boku nsebi ho enu achi ne ro se ne na nsa ya TB fa sa adabraka daylight robbery ho
ene serious
enu achi nra metis wo se bunu ho baabi enu so serious armed robbery
na ba umia border ampare abaso so ye
adwuma ne abaso border ne na we because enne internal security a Ghana police service adwuma no akoyo obi bona fide and bona fide property eya nukura ne dia enti ne adam purpose nsi o Ghana police na say now me last week once we passing out be our depot
on the letter about some recruitment
a day before our recruitment passing out no we a meeting our police headquarters and guess what IGP in charge of operations Owura COP and deputy IGP deputy IGP in charge of operations Owura Yohunu meeting ne course wie one friend what meeting na say
one kwa na am friend
one ko bi on kan kra Mugabe on kan kra
na ko bi
nyankopon adon na me kwa akopɛ bebi bi o me nkomodi bi wo ho enti Mugabe me fi on na me yeso ene ma ati papa en kan tumi hwese bi a menya appointment na agya na ametete won bonten so no metimi akwa bisa no na ono so a kire ne a onim efa sanse mi ho Mugabe no kwasam ne se me kwa yes anhwem no na papa ne te ne office adenti Mika say entokawa si ewo boku enti e follow within or no ne outfit operations internal security na break it down law enforcement they be America say police aduma no they are there to enforce laws law enforcement agency
protect
enya nyamiama security enya nyamiama security you ensure it enti eka aban biara na so mampanyin out of office no eka ho bi so bebo Ghana fo and the nga japade ho bangaman but it is anything it is how better na friend aban mu na wontimi toto sa ne me na me agent sepese ya because the name say Ghana Police Council chairman and vice president Dr. Baumia owo he ntin sama kwesi onte nsama kwesi interior minister onima na because sabi onye owura yo hunu and appointed no
ko issue ne dia so omunye interest bia omo ba umia ne na ado nyina
so when baby efi let me tell you this na Akufo-Addo and Dr. Baumia when baby abokun to call na aba foforo na yi when baby efi because o call thank you to obegai and o koto to papa so into ofi obai no na asase me si awon senti chieftaincy minister Ndibrika because o me enya no political me nim se enfanya sorry o se enfanya de go me nim because a political issue a national security issue and just say aban it take responsibility of certain things nti ade bia wantimi anye niye na to we kra de anya se bia niam bi ne si na ne overflow o mampanyin Akufo-Addo ono na se ye blame no current issue na se blame and Dr. Baumia because who tie we friend boku me nim terms I will use o ahensem num ba boku man hene men kan sa na be ye dia
boku na aba
so what I say also issue statement bi so kan what any statement na he was very frontal wan fa bibia nkata na mebi so blame na Kufuado, a blame Dr. Baumia
Gazette ne de.
So what I say? And no echino near a friend interior ministry letter what about Bonten what they declare curfew or no. So what kind of content now? But that's what I say. And then near can was me. Nina Neshia,
boy, bro.
Pepe. Inti sa illegal chief kuna what you say. And I'm no I would you so they declare sa curfew. That's what we asam neko fire. And I'm a it's sa illegal chief no. Away.
Oboko.
Or that's what Oboko. Nti wo adwuma ana eme adwuma.
Ese ontimi free won so mpie se okoto hwe.
Nti e na adwuma ana eme adwuma na ya ban adwuma.
Living in
Mugabe me say near ro wan na Nekufado are successful in destroying for the youth of this country. And my outline why.
But I say Bernard and MPS you go to the main substantive issues no so na ye hwese in city. Roman father file some bebre na eboboba ene mama sha say free excellency zita ho sisi no dey na ko na fe the campaign no so dia water opreko ene dey ko so parliament nyina yentumum.
Thank you Mugabe. Let me say right from day one you picking number 8 no na MPP4 because for the past 2 or 3 years they've been campaigning on breaking the 8 and they even though they were eager to pick number 1 omo envisage say yenye befa 8 no sa na nyame ye na ade say mrendo so na nyame ka say obe lift wa or the obe use enemy ana opponent ono ankasa ni weapon no the aboa no the left o nti sa na nyame ye na ade enti ukai atama ye ballot no nyama bi ko so obi fa number and I swap ye and I do one ma baumia. But Yamincha dear yenya 8 no. 8 no. From there yenya 8 no. You have people like Woon to me. Omokotina radio so ni TV so. Ka say adenti na Reverend Owusu Bempa abeka say NDC be win election no. Enti ono Woon to me no. Obe to me amafia Reverend Owusu Bempa. Na wa make sure say yenye 8 no ebesesa we no bitumi hu say a threat say onu betumi ama obi ayera wo wiasim sana okan yo the evidence is there there's all there. There's a video of him saying say he can make Reverend Owusu Bempa's prophecy not come true by making sure say obi be yera na numbers na sesa until from day 1 no 8 na fire na nyomode. And most of them from the Jubilee House have maintained, say, Obi be drop it out. And now Obi be wu. And if anything.
Obi be wu. And I know allegation.
No, they said they won't to be kind. Inference. Okay. Inference from what Woon to me said. That he can make someone vanish and for the numbers to drop. It's inference. And Chebiana, Ekuadonko wuye.
Biazo antini yari.
Yantini yari. And Chebiana mamini wuye. Nyame fa ne kra ensie no enti me who said Ekuadonko ewu no na Jubilee House staffers no they started jubilating say NDC 8 no ebe free ensem so they started jubilating thinking say omo shallow minds no thought say ebia as a musical chair we moon shifting ko obi as a oti trot room na obi esi efrim atiaya dey bi o we a serious business we enye atiaya business enti enye trotro mu na yeti na obi esi form ana obi ewu aye ka say mu mpia nko na mu shifting numbers dey bi a serious business numbers na ye fire no from Bawumia to Alanche Mantin number 13 we went balloting enti nobody including the EC has the power to say nipa ba ko efim enti sisi ano atiaya we don't do atiaya with balloting the same way you picking numbers no Bawumia nya 1 NDC nya 8 Alanche Mantin nya 13 no say ban said those numbers will not work. We have to go for reballoting. Inti omo nunu omo hu omo sri say yeah NDC 8 no e be free omo nsem no omo dasun omo nguso nunu omo hu no omo sri. Number 2 ene minam kwaso ameba ena mi hu say your friend say say Father Roman father afile on behalf of in place of Ekwadonko. And Chebia and I'm saying who say a friend is saying national organizer of Ekwadonko party no on also issue statement said that they and their family have agreed say in honor of Ekwadonko no they are not contesting. Look, this woman Ekwadonko has been on the political landscape for long, and I believe that if Ekwadonko was alive, she would not want her party out of the race. You see, whoever those family members are, obviously, no, I hear there's machinations are omu planning so that the party, no, Ghana Freedom Party, no, yes, Ghana Freedom Party would withdraw so that NDC yebe achia and then will come to 7, and they will achia and ember so. But the woman also say the Ghana Freedom Party, no, and onye independent candidate, a party, Ghana Freedom Party. It is an organization, and the family members sitting somewhere cannot decide say ye co-election omunipewu enti the party should die. It is an institution, it's a person on its own, so they cannot take that decision. The letter was signed by the national organizer. Where is the general secretary? The general secretary is the one who has the legal right to sign such documents. So we will treat that document with the contempt that it deserves in the first place. And now, so far as I'm concerned, no, Roman father has also filed. If he has filed this, it's upon the EC to accept his nomination and to say that he's on the ballot. Then we have to do reprinting. But be it as it may, no, say Ghana Freedom Party is going out of the race and the NDC's number is going to change. Look, let me put this on record. Whether NDC is number 100, whether NDC is number 50, say nyame say election we ye na ye winning. Nothing can change it. Nothing can change it. Look, mupa musa masalti na munko Satan headquarters hell. Na munko roli na mumbra back. NDC will still win this election, whether you like it or not. You can change the numbers. We have our umbrella, our logo. Our party logo is the umbrella. Oh, obia onim NDC bia nim say chinye ene umbrella. For me, for instance, when I go campaigning, I don't even use the number 8 to campaign. I tell people that there may not be numbers on the ballot papers, so look out for the umbrella. So this is what I'm going to tell viewers. When you get to the polling station on that day, look out for the umbrella. Number no. Ubedu okra na ballot paper no. If I recall, I don't even think that there are numbers on the ballot. We are just making noise about it. What did they make an say? So the most important thing for me as a party member, NDC party member, no, is my umbrella. And that is what every member or every Ghanaian who wants to vote for the NDC for change, that is what you should look out for. When you go look for the umbrella, don't put it on top of the umbrella or on the candidate's face. Put it by the box by the umbrella and then just unfold it and put it in. And what God has written will happen. They are afraid they are going to lose this election. Why are they afraid they are going to lose? Because they know that when John Mahama comes, Operation Recover All Loot will come into play. The monies that they have stolen when they attempted to sell ECG, PDS, where did that money go? PDS, they collected revenue from ECG. They collected revenue for 8 months from ECG. Where is that money? They are going to account for it. They will account for it. There is a Japa. They paid about $12 million to some law firm, to do some work on a Japa. That money would be recovered. So they are afraid. And I must say that Nanado enjoys the presidency so much, he doesn't want to let go. So he's bringing his Poodle Baumia, a continuation of Poodle. Yeah, he's a Poodle. That's what he's going to be. So a continuation of Baumia will be, if you understand, voting of Baumia will be a continuation of Nanado. And it's going to be worse because we all know that in Ghana, there's a particular human being, our only government, but he's a kitchen cabinet. People popularly refer to him as the prime minister. He is the one who rules this country. So that is a Chebi group of people led by that prime minister. They will be behind the scenes, and they are the ones sponsoring Baumia. led by Nanado, they will be behind the scenes and they will be ruling Ghana. They will be the kitchen cabinet and we will suffer more than we are suffering now. The taxes that you are looking at removing, JM has promised you that in the first 120 days when he comes, e-levy is going to go, COVID tax is going to go, betting tax is going to go. And Bawumia then comes to tell you that when I come, I'm going to cancel COVID tax. Bawumia was part of the cabinet that passed.
It can do it now.
Yes, he was part of the cabinet that passed COVID e-levy and COVID tax and betting tax. So what is he waiting for? As a mianka samaye ade no mo say oh mu de mo fa ma be ba mesisa. Debi, he's only fooling you. He's only fooling you. When he comes, he's going to tell you that sika ni futuo num enti muma membre na and you continue to pay. If you buy a simple bottle of water like this our supermarkets and our shell shop, there's taxes on it, like about 5 or 6 taxes on water.
We're going to move this country from,
do you understand what I'm saying?
From taxation to production.
And then we need to cut down on expenditure. We need to stabilize the foreign exchange. John Mahama has told us that when he comes, he's going to reduce expenditure, government expenditure. He says he's going to work with a lean government of 60 ministers. That is cutting down expenditure of 65. 265 ministries or ministers away. Calculate 65 ministers who are being paid. They have 2 cars. They have a government bungalow. They are free for entertainment. Travel allowance per diem, flying business, 65 expenditure on money that is going to be spent on these 65 people is going to be put aside. We are bringing 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy is going to encourage domestic production. Because when we have the factories working, we would not need to go to China to go and import toothpick. We will not need to import, if anything, toilet roll. We will be producing all these things in Ghana. So the need for foreign currency would reduce. These are some of the ways that we would stabilize the economy. But if you let this government stay, it means you are telling them that whatever they are doing to you, you like it. Muma membre yebre, but enyeshe yenyina na yebre. Look, when I go to the gas station to go and buy petrol, mikoto petrol. Yema me different price me NDC no. And I also MPP ni no so. Okwa yema different. Yenyina yebre pepepe. We are suffering. And the Ghanaians must know the difference and know that a continuation of Bawumia MPP almost say, look, what is their campaign message? Their campaign message is, it is possible. What is the underlying factor of it is possible? It is possible that we will break the 8. Is that a campaign message?
What are they?
All you are concerned about is breaking the 8, making history that the 8 is possible to break. You are not telling us that La General Hospital now no mwesi and now agenda 111 now muka se mobeye no mwesi agenda 111 it is possible we are breaking the 8. You are not telling us what you have done to break the 8, but almost area and full soldiers it is possible. It is possible. You are unemployed. You are unemployed. Who you school? Who you juma? So what it is possible. We are nurse. Where you school? Alawani cry. You promise say you know. 4 years. You impost. What if you? Obia oba you see Rich Hospital or see Dodowa Hospital or see your friend is UGMC or see who call your friend is saying Maritime and Atambale regional hospitals, Obesi hospitals. It is possible. God save us.
Very well, live on TV as well as that, and also on Power 97.9 FM, all our affiliate stations across the country. Power specialist about hospitals, I mean, can show hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, nibinetiti, or a fatty liver, a sciatica, a prostate problem, and our own penny baby na techema, may come for my mena so your at the amount. Say ulcer, and I a component assuming minu about fibroid, no, yes, be you are would go, who have nina a baby, would do a nature power specialist about hospital, or more ever boy, ye papa. Kumasi ye wo fe ya selik bosom je kwantempo no so ye ne jazbo filling station no na edi enhwe animu wodi wane kire eye nkran so akwabenya ACP eye pukwase kwantempo no so nso ubi hu yen takrade ye wanaje estate ye ne anaje me primary school no na ebo ho frɛ ye no 0244544422 0244 544-422. Amuzu aba clinic edi amuzu garlic bitters ena eboy ne enwumri. Amuzu garlic bitters ne boy ye papa boy minimize high sugar level, reduce high blood pressure. Sign boa support the pancreas and boa bibre ubi a wenya stroke nso bi a ebo ye pa control urine flow ma otimi dwunso ye and the sign boa mamoja etimi di nipadua no mofru sani ye sign boost we immune system no baby nanom ebetimi aboa muzu garlic bitters no pharmacy shop herbal shop bi obi wura organ ha no obenya bi ato for 0247776743 0247776743 ofra ye bejo so na bibia so atimi akonkan ediamao natural mineral water and papa crajin pebinum say water is life na winya bina aboba ebitimi abo ye papa ma watimi akọ dwuma so abafie boko nkoda bi school mu kwa fa bi shi mu bag mu omo ebedu fie mo nya bi anom eye na abafie eye wedding eye engagement and say birthday celebration bi na wo ya winya natural mineral water ni bi ade serve amanfo a o mani beji hu ye papa me come show bi obewem no obenya bi ato sa so na do ne kire SYZ broadcasting ha obi hu Mr Robert adudu bi a opebia no on sabe to me aka yemfa asada kese emfama natural mineral water. Hebron Hills International School was say excel and shine media of the Samam Road when I be home media school papa SCC wa eja eben media press BGHS no udu ha won se nkwada no mudu hona udu mutwam ho ntimi ntwam was say heya na mepe won say school no school bi a achechefo ho no o ma bini ye papa wo mofra no so ho abutre ye papa ura ho won say environment no very very conducive for abana ni kire ho say de bia ne da achi bitimi esi ni ye free Montessori ntiti mu akwara no foforo nga ekosi mfi num no ya be ma ni UK ntiti kama o mo learning materials nyina from United Kingdom so na school ra na da no ono so free UK aba wo de obane ni kire wa wani baji ye papa lower primary ni upper primary nyina no admission eguso ekoso Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center edi Medimosis garlic capsules na diaba Medimosis garlic capsules na diaba pibinum se de bia betumi aboa mamoja timi edi ni pedua no mofrusa ni yi na san aboa boost immune system no na ni pedua na gina na so brane ema no Medimosis garlic capsules no pibinenum ebetimi abo ye papa uyo bi a prostate problem na ha wo emema no sexual weakness male ene female infertility emani mema ni nyina ho behia say mudi moni be kire hypertension diabetes sciatica typhoid fever malaria stroke ene dental problems nyina no wodi woni ekire Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center obetumi abo ye papa wonu awodo ho a wode be ma no wanya wayaresa a dental barrier obi hu ye ni police station edi nhwani mu AESL building no inside the Ghana Highways Authority ya the Wakra Ministries aje koju any school for the deaf ne din hwani mu komasa hine makokobe santaso oboase contemporary so ehon so ye wo ho fe Dr. Medimosis ewo 0244068447 0244068447 ofre Dr. Obejo so jumeko nyina da woro manete ya ye de jumede ebrewo mameko minua ye Bernard ni PSC so no so yentie ne de efa de ekosue Bernard
Mugabe on say MPP fu wo bibia eno na ye aspiration na wo ngani da so a ema wa ba bang wo ga ma bang so ba be boa a develop Ghana wo ba bang so be boa se de on kasa ankrankre individual be nyasika na wo de aye wo na ema wo de na no hini to kan sem bi se Ghana fu nim na ye to aba ma MPP a MPP fu remove Ghana fu bi oda na yampa worrinya obu ketewa respect ketewa say grandfather Ghana for you because they can cry and say atem didi e kan oba me ho beka so yawe e kan enim tiebu a e kan say wo ma Dr. Baumia e be ye one flag bearer no beka tell me de me ye mate na me nye driver enti blame me meanwhile from yefia say 1992 e be pum ne abri bia vice president bia no e ko contest election to replace ne boss ye say be president no ni o kan say meretua so bro na president Rawlings nyakopon fadin crancy or is it Professor Mills everybody o catch the Ghana so obe consulting 24/7 and no kire say oje amamu na no ka ho netom enti wanwan amfi ho eno achi no bra na Akufo ado yai eba be contest abedi president Gufuade o say ye kwa yenim so obekai ye kwa yenim ye kangaroo dance enti ne hu ne Dr. Baumia say oba betua so ana oba bibi foforo enti no it shows say wa admit say won amamu na obebu you know e ye failure ɛyɛ failure na ɔbɛyɛ no wɔn fail totally enti esi dan na wɔsan kɔfa nipa na ɔno na ɔda economic management team ɔno kora na announce ka say a fantastic team bobo wɔn no wɔn ya osusu sɛ wɔn no odi anim kora kɔgye bosia Ghana ebenya bosia ntem ɛno ne wɔn motivation ɛna nnɛ tena honorable Dikan bi sai no ɛnɛ yɛde cedi ahe ɛnɛ to dollar baako President Mahama kɔna yɛ 3 cedis 80 pesos bra MDC befa akongwa in 2009 na yɛ 1 cedi 20 pesos into when yɛde bɛka ho a it's about just 2 cedis 60 pesos or something in 8 years and it's how they to tune nei ho a hwɛ baabi na bɛka ho from 3 cedis 80 pesos to 17 cedis and it's still counting yɛbɛkɔ December no na atra baabi ɛsɛ kɔ nti ɛyɛ kyerɛ sɛ wɔne biribi papa bi yɛ ma ɔman no wɔne mo hwee ɛnya de obɛtumi ayɛ biribi asesa hwee abato ayɛ wɔ mu President Mahama aka prempren mabun how wɔn kɔda na ɛyɛ nnwuma a obɛnya ayɛ owie school obɛnya adwuma ayɛ wɔn wie school mpo ntimi ankɔ anu akyira na ebia so pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ɔno ankasa nkrankra adwuma sɛ obɛnya environment at least obɛtumi ayɛ adwuma no mu a ne ho nkɔkyere no ɛnɛ sɛbi wɔn a wɔyɛ nkrankra adwuma a wɔkra ne maba obi anu a ne nso no engu ne yam because of cedi dollar banter because sika how the best is dollar be $1,000 and then no or trying na de chimuntimi fa sika no koye biom by virtue say it depreciate na kasa kran amu aboka it is enya sa de no kra akoton na obi ameto kra na obekọ beba no aboka into obi antimi plan into the future and the business community one and say one natural allies obi anu them then na good afonka then na friend the AG afonka what they are not to nchanga taxes are who are when I see a good Ghana for so. Ebi na Dr. Bamian going for win. Aye, na momo sang top. Oh, and no cry no chere krombo. Mugabe, and no cry chere krombo. So obi a blackmail wa. What they are doing when one mammy sa me fam mount. Tieni pa. A blackmailing. Mindim sana Ghana economy never finding time pay fra. Nemo me a mate. Into mo person me ye mamodia. Just some of the president no mami answer. Are blackmailing? And also, I say exactly. So
and now, be president.
No crowdness was accept so can who. So what I say? We bet me aye. Get mo the president no mami answer. And this I mean, yeah.
I mean, Mogamania. Now then, I just say the president in manner. He's going to do it. You've had 8 years. 8 years.
Oh, to me, yeah.
And I'm Mamika Bibincho. They may bufu about me who cry and say, yes. He's campaigning for 8 years. And me who saw catching Kofone say, he told the youth that when he comes in 8 years, he will create 2-point-something million jobs. Hey, Baumia, wake up. The constitution says you have 4 years. And even the 4 years, it will be based on whether you even get a mandate to. So stop, wake up.
Yeah. Mugabe. Dr. Bamian no Mugabe Brebro just obey critical that job fine cuz na last time he share with Masa eti mosusu say President Mahama asemo kan say me ba ma mo nkokon kitenkete ba ma mo bu so ati ase ya ma muskam no beto aduan ma on what is so injurious about it problem on anyway just say bia mo na mbaka say de nkokon akese and start poultry farming Mugabe on bi da
be da
what de nkokon ketwa and I poultry farm nti me hu bibia was asem na President Mahama kan na wosusu say I dey say what this nti Nkrofo are they thinking right maybe so say na then the one who are so injurious then the one who are obia she poultry farmers here or den kokon ketwa na efiase
no matter
obia how ne say e bia me person kam ye no mo minis kam de be yenti na mo maban bereba na obama mo nkokon free or maybe on credit corner or the bemamo I won't cut off one mile baby I would be good nothing one mouse out the better the among already maybe a what tongue and I won't engine now tongue and I go say now better now what you can't get
75 city
well so obey the policies but now say I no need say or can and cook on getting into a problem there that's what problem Casepa
what Jimmy
papa oh no can say school and prepare Jimmy
poko ketua no waye wo mo
what dem kokon ketua na start for obi eni wo beka koto preko abrewa preko abrewa se me de koyen no obede no wawo that's what Jimmy so what you say koko kra na eye plantation kra no ye edu ba bia onyin du ba bia also entimi nso obiom nti ye twagu na edua bia sha nan nti ade bia open mpuntu a wo hya sen kakra na e fe ne se president Mahama say sa de no obo introduce no camp no so friend the branch executive will be unfan hunshim hwe ade ba ko a yeka 24 hours na na man fa adwen ko hoye no Mugabe fan say be a factory a e wo hayi a factory so what you say ye fi hakope another set besan ba after 8 hours another set besan ba won change setup bia wo haye Mugabe na me ka what you say won ko je bosan fa me expansion the same machines so what you say the same capacity no you are producing 3 times. And kabi abaka so jise me koto machine ba ko be ka ho ansa ana bi nga na bi sa be ka ho ansa be yi machine wo so a just be a fault na aba but nipa ba sa ene ba be adwuma ye fa ne say wo fa nipa ba ko ba sa be adwuma mpanga hora bi sa enti ebe boa ma employment akoso enti mabum na won ani na so say sebi obese yi no me wie school kra me hu na me koye enti mempese mepe ba bia wura na me jai school na me sa no ene won nyina benya ndida so
ese obi kwa the message about say MPP featured nkukubu nketinkete India manifesto page 23.5
funny people Mugabe mekuta 2020 manifesto and then can be take effect from 2021 to 2025 so kan yankopon ya adom na President Mahama by 2020 election numa na niema Dr. Bawumia Kenya 2020 manifesto num coded jobs na adi nyina we page 98 ni nyina wo ho
NDC dey.
I'm telling you enemy pray thank you ho no ko say na me nyina fi no wa church obi keke wo be ka say na no be first time o ko ye lectures wo UPSA okay be about blue economy Mugabe ote dan ade aden we jaika Dr. Babia say or the blue economy be ba dan ade
blue no
send then blue a marine economy marine issues also we jaka and say na no yoka so about the outboard motor e use solar beba
na ka so my sky train
outboard motor use solar ne capacity no be ya he because obi anim say solar e wo panel ana me boa na charge battery no nti say ebe ye horsepower na ya he
panels no ka be he
obi nim iti papa no on share that say sebi we sua adwuma bi na wanya bibia obetimi de aboa Ghana mpuntu na mom ebia pa no pese so bi nso piapia no o meye president bi dia opintimi because ni o kan bia nsisi so ni a Dr. Bawumia kan bia nsisi so okoka wo brahafo o so de bibiba wo friend no blockchain technology menim se wutie no so ya se no so ye denu ningina wo NDC 2020 manifesto. Already, okohun bibia no abeka kire no abeka tum no oko. Enuntina na ni abra open debate. Amonte ase.
Bawumia wa ho oye theory man.
Yeah.
Onim practicals. We sua book no odinya PhD no. The theory no onim. Nti ukaya or say when the fundamentals are rejected. And later, no, at one of their forums, no, Yebisa said, you said when the father, David, it is warped logic. Because he didn't know that he would be in the position where he would hit with the reality. One thing about MPP4, when NDC comes out with a policy now, they try to rubbish it.
Oh, yeah.
I think their deputy information minister yesterday was saying, if you want to scare an NDC person, go and ask them what the 24-hour economy. Madam, who need the 24-hour economy? Yeah,
no
but you go and read about it and educate yourself. The deputy minister for information, Hajia Fatima or something that I've forgotten her name. Look, 24-hour economy is what has developed your friend is big nations like America and so on. In America, that America doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
And Najo, who drive in Afena road.
Yeah, but
that is 24-hour economy.
You work in the night.
They are look, when you are driving, that is where the roads are being, because during the day, they don't even do roads. They do it at night. What is that? It also make them say. Most say, why is the exchange rate not stable? Then you turn into stammers. You turn into stammers. Ubekaya. Last election, Okada, JMK say Obe regularize Okada no. Bawumia quickly jumped and said that, oh, Okada phone mutiemi. It's been 4 years. Bawumia promised him say, Oba, Mamu nyo Okada nibi, Obemo Obia cars, trotro drivers for Okache mu say, Oba, Obemo more buses, taxi drivers, also Obemo electrical cars. Do not forget, Bawumia is a liar. Bawumia has been a liar from 2016 till date.
There was debate an issue. No, say President Mahama Nimnientia also on a Dr. Bawumia. Or your contemporary. And I was confidence I would try to know. Say no, Ocean media now will be saying, and then you also be saying, I don't know when you say, and you now can't say, and I don't know. To avoid that, also debate, no. Maybe a main question, then follow up question. Until then, I'll be about education. No, I can be no. Not media houses and away for them. No, carry that. Bawumia so Bobe say, Bawumia so Bobe say. No, all lack this time. I don't know because our serious credibility issue.
Oh yes.
I'm not for trust no. Into a President Mahama. Not the way to choose Nazo. Yen yabo pepe. Me can't say now so can't say.
Nipaman ho kwanya.
Oh yeah. President Mahama can mesreno. Me mani nyeda.
Debate ni yakura.
On the Ghana phone conquer debate. Send or catch President Mahama sabi na pepe. Onko 5 questions na pe. The economic issues. Parliament Mugabe.
2 minutes.
Ne American ni say ora afenyo marking. Wa pray no ho ati. Because Sebi you a woman say Parliament here people's representatives or representing. Now so to that one man can't say na yenkoye ansa ya kwakoye. Same person, tieni you MPP subengini. Same person, same constituency. The same law. As on say na apply ne. Na esu say na ya apply ne ochina. Lawyer te ha. Constitution sabi we interpret here. Obehwe the spirit of the constitution. At the core, ema wo gina so yes amra no. Unni common sense nso mfim meboa. Say na wo claim say nka enye futuristic no. Say na wo claim no. O say you vacate and ameboa. Mbrane say so unya ya wadwin say obe o party bi ticket so na akoy. Na fed won ko bi na bakon independent. You vacate your position. And you be no pian you vacate and ameboa.
Simple.
Enti no obekọ fie. No wako contestant sa waba be vacate ana. Enti me futuristic ana me boa. Prem mete ha. And also mark say minti min fi show ne so. Because asem de yenka wa ha. Also there be say o kire bi o be ba and na be say yeah ma o ma show no so bi ma. It doesn't wash. But na make any be sre majority prem yi NDC MPs wonyina won nan so. Wonyina won nan so. Say eba say wasanko shia oko fasem by one boycott one go for baby because they will never have the number the quorum to conduct business because speaker I'm clearing it down and I'm what say see ya one amenti want me and take decision based on quorum no the same thing should apply enti sabi papa so pa homa so na ganya na num da wo na kan yenti na mo mo se pudu show there. Oh yeah, Bedujo. Me that's it.
And the American say, as a leader, no, you do what's in the best interest of your people. And I think Afenyo Markins failed because he had his hope on the courts. Say, worst comes to worst, the courts would force Speaker to do what he wanted because that's what we've seen in the past. That they always get their way. They have their way every time. And he obeyed on that. And we all saw what happened. He filed the processes Friday morning in 2 hours. In 2 hours, they had a full Supreme Court empaneled to hear, and they had given a ruling, which is something because constituencies now more voter region. Saul ne Mirefi second one. Saul yes, well in the SAL something or something like that. Up till now up till now they don't. Yes, up till now they don't have representation in Parliament. Yes, up till now they don't have representation in Parliament, and the Supreme Court is okay with that because I don't know, maybe somebody has to initiate it. But what I'm saying is that the people of Sao have complained so many times. Say, in the 2020 elections, the EC took them out.
Yeah.
At the day before the election, they didn't take any ballot papers there. And see, people of Sao, are they not human beings?
Yeah.
Number one, that's my first point. My second point is that the MPP constitution is clear that when you leave the party and file the day of EC accepting your nomination as an independent candidate, you are no longer, you cease to be a member of the MPP party. It's what are they fighting over? The people are no longer members automatically. No, it didn't say they will give
more from platforms. It
didn't automatically. No, they are no longer members of your party. You've lost members. Miss Cynthia Morrison. Automatically, that their constitution. Forget 1992 constitution. The MPP constitution itself is very clear that every party now. To the extent say who file with the EC, now EC accepting nomination, you cease to be a member of the party.
And we have NDC.
NDC, there was NDC. It was at that point that they lost their membership in Parliament as MPP representatives sitting on the floor of Parliament. It is clear. Number two, there is precedent. Michael Kwe did the same thing. When I think it was one of their own people who went independent, Esiama, he came back and then he rejoined their party, and I think he was even made a deputy speaker or something like that. So there's precedents that we are following. So for me, I think that they shot themselves in the foot. A speaker says that he has agency die. I think that I also saw that he said he's recalling on Thursday. I don't know if it will come on or not, because I think one of the MPs have filed. I heard one of the MPs have filed a process. So I don't know whether that would prevent the sitting on Thursday or the sitting will come on. But either way, I see the MPs behavior as very childish. What are they fighting over? They are fighting over sitting positions. That's what the MP
business.
Look, government business is suffering because MPP people, they boycotted that day that the speaker was supposed to sit and hear them. They said they would not. They boycotted. They left the chambers and left because their friend is NDC for Kotna majority side. So as in Kuala mu fighting, and it has happened before. I recall that there was one time Eslowusu went to sit on somebody's chair and Kolizada sat on her lap and they were fighting like in Kuala. After 2020. Yes. So these MPs are for I vote here mom said they should go and represent them. There are some bills that are coming, including the nomination of 2 Supreme Court judges. And I believe that those nominations should hold on until the election is done, because we have enough MPP Supreme Court judges as of now. So that those nominations should be put on hold for now at all. It shouldn't proceed. It should be put on hold. So Speaker, Sinidai, let it remain.
Bakukra the best shame.
Na me brave.
Utie na anu ya. What the best shame is say ba say mpo where you won't fi parliament. One constituency they'll be deprived of representation. So okay, it's just answer them. Now, say constitution so say I can bear 3 months. Near beto aba.
No by election.
So be fi parliament. Can be oba fa so fi biano. Onya obi nkosi na nan bio. Aka how many months?
And I say I enough no
and Mabeka no Jackie Kwesi they deprive the people of Asin North of an MP. And no the other na court na say the people will be into Buddha money whilst we go ahead with the case. But they told him to step down. The people of Asin North were deprived of an MP representation in Parliament, but where they say no, it's okay, but where they are not good enough. Are some people stepchildren here? Are we not Ghanaians? Are we not all Ghanaians?
He
aired. Oh, you.
Yeah, no best better than MPs. Yes, I can see Queen. What's the main fan? She can see Mama go. We're hearing Papa and Nano pay. Busuena, Mr. Ansay. Chia ebusuani nyina apia stadium maybe I will be was in check kese and come home apia stadium mumfa program in agro so what in TV ho and so what in TV ho so boy juma wa Ashanti region panti apia Kenya sini this year ko so boy juma ne sa ma juma na CPC woni obaka kire Audrey me yese mu nyina so mo hoye ɛwɔ asante mantem no Mrs. Norman ɛne ɛyɛ ma Ophelia nso tia kɛseɛ na asantema mu ɛyɛ regional chairman Nana Kwasi ɛne women organizer yɛnua ba Gloria ne executives ne nyinaa Isham mo nkɔ so ɛmmɔ adwuma papa PSA na ɔka bebe yɛnyina yɛ ma no hyɛ de
condolences. I'll call you. I'll call you. May daddy's soul rest in
Mugabe
peace.
Maase say wadofo yɛ mienu mago kobi na hanabisu nso kobi na wakoye na obekwa hin akoma bekwa hin may his soul rest in peace. Very well you may see ene ebo no wotwe a ene Tuesday gumbe show ebeba beposo hima betram e dia ma yenua aye ohene babo ama benie sanso na ada programs nyina nso ebekɔ so kama mre no nsia kase ebo nche na team no ede ebrew na yede mu besi a oba de ne dom ye ne etinkwama ekina eye Wednesday nyame ya adom a ye ne opanyine efre ne se gusita no na ebetwetwe nkomo ewo fia ma mo nyina mo enitie